Good afternoon. This is an instructional video on how to install Windows XP Professional on a VMware new virtual machine. What you'll need for this video is a desktop or laptop computer with VMware installed, as well an ISO file for Windows XP Professional, as well as Windows XP CD key. I have my ISO file conveniently located on my desktop, so I don't have to look for it further on in my video. So what we're going to do is we're going to start our new virtual machine through VMware. You have two options to do that, either through the file new virtual machine, or just conveniently right at the startup, just create a new virtual machine. So what we're going to do is click on that once with your right click, or left click, excuse me. Now you're going to click on, it's already highlighted, but make sure you're on a typical installation because it will kind of help guide you through everything. So once you do that, I've already done this. I've already had my ISO file already in my installer dist image file here. So if you don't have it there, what you'll want to do is put the browse. Mine's on my desktop, so I click on it, highlight it, open, and now it'll populate right here. So that's done. You go next. Now you have your Windows product key, which, like I say, it's easy to have. So I'm just going to type that in. Okay, and as well, my name is Brian, so Windows will notice me as Brian and welcome me as Brian. You can put in a password if you'd like to. I don't really care to, but I'll do it for this sake here. And then as well, you can have this to log on automatically, which would require a password, but it's alright. So we'll left click on next again. So over here you can have your virtual machines. I have a couple. I already have Windows XP Professional. So what I'm going to do is, instead of having Windows XP Professional 2, I'm going to call it clone, just for the purposes of this instructional video. And the location is fine. It'll do that and it's okay. Just click next. Now right here, I'm going to specify your disk capacity. This is how much space on your actual machine you're going to kind of give to the virtual machine. The recommended size is 40 gigabytes, which gives you some room to add in some other programs if you want to see how they would run in a different environment, say like a Mac program or an Apple program in a PC environment. 40 is fine, so we'll stick with that. And currently, right now, we will have, as we see, just the next we're good. Right here, we'll see what it's going to be adding in other devices: a DVD, a CD-ROM, the USB bus, your sound card, and printer, and things like that. It's pretty good. Everything looks fine. And now we finish, and that will start the installation of the actual machine, like as if we've never done it before. So it might take a little while. Won't be too bad. It will show you what's going on. So what we have here is the actual the first portion of the installation. There's nothing for us to do here. It's just wait. It will depend on how good your computer is, like how fast it is, to see how quickly this will go. So once we get to the actual Windows screen and the Windows where it will give me any prompts, I will come back and we will kind of discuss those as it happens. So just one moment. So again, it's copying the files. Like it might take a little while. Like right here, it's saying about several minutes. So we'll just wait patiently, and it'll do its thing. So it's currently at 83% here, just copying files, and then once it gets to 100, it'll boot up Windows for us to start the process from there as well. It won't take too long. So right now it's at 93%. It's going to bring us into Windows, and we will be able to watch the Windows one as well. As you can see here, it's going to restart the computer and then boot Windows up through for us. Ta-da! Windows XP! And here it is. But just installing Windows, it won't take too long. Obviously the setup is approximately 39 minutes, but that's approximate, so it's not too bad, depending on your computer, like I say. Just so you don't have to watch everything, I'm going to, like I've been doing, I'm going to pause my recording here, so then you don't have to keep waiting for it to go. So again, we're still in the installation. It's installing, or has installed devices such as your CD-ROM, your floppy drive, as well as the network, some of the network specifications. Now again, this is doing it all by itself. You're kind of here along for the ride for this part. So again, I will try to bring this back in once we are at a point where we can do it, where we're called upon to do some more things. So we're getting very close to completing our installation. So we're gonna keep it going for now. So we're down to the final portion of this part of the installation. So it's just going to finalize that, and then we'll boot up Windows normally. We'll have another couple of menus to navigate, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so we are very close to being done, so it's going to reboot now. It's going to bring us into Windows. So as I say, it's just loading up for the first time. Again, just setting up our personalized settings for, at this point, Internet Explorer 6, which obviously we aren't using anymore. Hopefully not a lot of people are using Internet Explorer, but, you know, some people like that. So it's going to just install a couple of things here, and won't be too bad. Right now, this is an antivirus software, but we don't really need to worry about it because we don't have any viruses, and we haven't set up the internet yet, so it's not really that. It's not a very big risk. So we're going to close that. And our display settings apparently aren't good for us, so we can get a better one by increasing it. We'll click on that. It's very easy. And again, like you want it to do this, say yes. And then see, this is a bit bigger for us. We'll say yes. We're going to keep these. So this is just making sure that all our VMware is all right, just to make sure that we're good. That VMware, this is a virtual machine. This is something that, again, if you have the internet hooked up for your machine, you can do that. That's fine. We aren't going to worry about that right now. So I'm just going to close this one. I'm going to go back to this one. And this is something you can do to take a tour of Windows XP, but at this point we don't need to right now. So. So again, it's just going to continue doing some of these VMware tools. So what I'm going to do is, once we're done with these, I'll come back and we'll be ready to go for the rest of it. Okay, so we should be getting done. It's going rather quickly, so we'll keep watching this one just to make sure. Once this is done, the computer will restart, just reboot as it's doing. It's getting very soon to doing, and it'll be ready to go. Alright, so here we go. It's just taking a little while. It's going to reboot right now, as you can see. So it's going to shut down. It's going to reboot for us, and then it's going to be just a regular Windows XP Professional Edition, and you'll be able to install whatever you'd like to without fear of damaging your overall system, which is very nice to do if you aren't too comfortable with it. So this one is the administrator, right? So I put a password in there. So if you don't put a password in there, it'll just go directly to this screen. And right now, your Windows has been set up. I believe it will ask you if you want to take the tour again, or if this one is doing this. Just go back. Yeah, this is fine. And you're ready to go. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and have a great day.